How's it going, people? This is Nick with Daisyopals. We're very busy here around the studio these days. Hey, Janet, please calm down. This is an office. I have 950 subscribers now, which is pretty good. What that means is that I'm almost at 1,000. And when I get to 1,000, I get to cut this very nice stone right here. So let's just keep up the good work. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. I'm gesticulating as much as I can. When you move your hands when you're talking, it's called gesticulating, and supposedly it makes a good impression on people. So please hit the subscribe button, and let's get to the opals. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for that. On to the stones here. Thanks on camera, Nick. That was insightful. I saw how you guys appreciated the last video where I explored some old rough and found some nice color. So I'm going to do that again. To make sure that it's satisfying, I'm just going to do rubs today. And what that means is I'll basically be exposing the color or lack thereof in these stones. Hopefully it's satisfying to watch. I did end up shaping some, but minimally. Here are the stones that I've dug out of my piles of neglected rough. It's all coming from Lightning Ridge, Australia. Firstly, there's this icy blue guy right here, and I'm looking forward to cutting this one the most. I have unreasonably high expectations for it. I'm sure you know how that goes. We can see it has some pretty defined color flakes shining out at us here. There is no doubt sand protruding into the color, but it only looks like it comes down to here. I'm assuming that the bottom of this little bit of sand will define the top of the opal. Hopefully there isn't deeper sand behind this particular inclusion. Here's the other stones, which I'm not going to focus so much on. This purple fellow has what I would like to describe as the ghost of some color that died long ago. It looks like a fun, easy cut though, so we'll see what happens. I have this crazy disorganized green guy. I'm just going to lop off the top layer and see what we get. I'm not expecting much here because the color is a little dull. I have this little bit of dark body opal with a paper thin color bar that goes right across, maybe. We'll see what's hiding in there. And lastly, I have this other crazy green guy. The color inside the stone seems like it could be pretty saturated, so I'm a little excited to see what's underneath. Let's go to the wheels. So grab your beverage, grab your cat, grab your dog, grab your cat and your dog. Let's go to the wheels and get to cutting. So once again, the plan with this blue one is just to lop off the top. There's that white sand, and I'm just trying to flatten it. I'm going to go down little by little and hope that I end up with just color. You know, sand can be the devil. It's definitely disappearing. And I'm going to do some quick shaping because why not? I know I said I was just going to face stones, but I just can't help it. There you have it. Pretty nice. I think I'll do the rest on a dop stick. I don't want to go too far until I can round this thing and dome it. Anyway, on to this mild green guy right here. Now, I thought I was just going to lop off the top layer, but looks like I couldn't resist doing some shaping first. There's really not much work to be done on the top. It's just a little bit uneven. That should be good enough for the dop stick there. Just clean it up a little bit. Onto this purple ghost. This guy has a thin layer of gray potch above the quote-unquote color. So I'm just going to be starting by removing that. Coming down nicely, exposing some actually kind of nice purple color and a lot of gray webbing. And of course, I couldn't resist. I don't know why I started off saying I'm just going to lop off the top. I guess shaping is makes sense. Can't really get satisfied until you see the clean shape of it. Anyway, that looks pretty good. Better than I expected. On to this one. Believe it or not, this is the one with the thin color bar in the middle, and I guess I forgot to hit record. But surprise, surprise, it has some nice colors. Some red pattern on one side, some very, very delicate, barely visible greens on the other side. Not a flat face. I had to dip down on one side to try to get the color out, but looks good. Anyway, on to the saturated green one. And I had mentioned before, I thought there was some really saturated color in there. Let's see if I'm right. Start right off with the top. You can see it right there. There's some great color. Unfortunately, it looks like there's also some cracks underneath there. But the color is beautiful. I'm going to turn this stone. That helps keep the face flat if you turn it like that. And I don't want to take it down too much because that sand at the top of the stone right now, that white sand, that type of sand is crazy in my experience, and I don't want to I just don't want to go down further. I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm going to shape. Sorry, I don't have an ironclad explanation for it. I just think that sand is crazy, and I'm not going to go down too much further. I think this one's going to turn out pretty gorgeous, despite the cracks. And I'm sorry I keep checking the stone every couple seconds. I think it is a good thing to be doing now. And I'll remind you to go ahead and check your stone thoroughly as you work on it. Anyway, here's what we got. I did take the time to do a quick polish using the 600 to the 3000 wheels, just so we could kind of have a better glimpse. I think next week you guys should be able to see these all finished up. This green one, this is the dulled one. Despite the lack of saturation, it's got a gorgeous pattern to it, so satisfied with that. Here's the blue one that I was all excited about, and I think that it's a shame it had to come down so low to get rid of that sand. But that was the only way to go about it, and it's always neat to see that place where color meets the potch below it. You can kind of see through the stone. And we got some nice blues, of course. Here's the purple one. It's not your typical opal. It's not like a gemstone, but I know when I'm done polishing and doming it, it will look pretty good. And the saturated green one, shame about the cracks in it, because that color is spectacular. We'll just have to see what becomes of it after the dopstick treatment. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe. You can dislike now. I'm not going to see it. I don't have to care. Go ahead, dislike all you want. YouTube took it away. I'm just kidding. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Remember to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, we got more coming up next week. And have a good one. See you guys later.